Esumura was founded by a group of hunters about 300 years ago. History has it that the hunters used to gather there because it was the only place they could find water. Though a well, it was dug by elephants, hence the name Asuna Ebura. However, Asuna Ebura had been corrupted. It's now been referred to as Esumura, which in Akan means the elephant's well. Esumura has now caught the attention of bird watchers globally because of the white-necked rockfowl, which is also known as Picathartes gymnocephalus. The name is derived from the Latin word pica, meaning black and white, and Cathartes vulture. It is among Africa's top 5 most endangered birds and listed as vulnerable by the UN. This mysterious bird provides an almost mythical massy challenge for many keen birders. It is a striking bird with black and white feathers and a bright yellow face. The white-necked rockfowl feeds on snails, and it takes about 6 months to 8 months to build its nest, which is made up of mud and dry weeds. The bird can only be found in Ghana, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Cote d'Ivoire. The first of the white-necked rockfowl species ever to be obtained in the world was found in Ghana by a collector in 1874. However, it had not been seen in Ghana since the 1960s and was thought to have been extinct in the country until 2003 when it was rediscovered. Mr. James Obin is the Wildlife Division Manager in the Goso District and was among the team which first sighted this rare bird in the Subin Forest in 2003.
We're collecting specimens for museum and we were setting up mist nest when this bird accidentally ran into our nest and we caught it. We videotaped it and took it to the village, showed it to the hunters, and one hunter claimed he had seen the nest of this bird. So he took us straight to the breeding site where we named Breeding Site 1.
Experts say its total population is now estimated at 10,000, and its rediscovery places Ghana at a peculiar position, but there isn't much information on this bird. Mindful of this, in 2007, a UK-based NGO, F-Watch Institute, and a Ghanaian NGO, Nature Conservation Research Center and Nimont Ghana, joined forces to gather data on the white-necked rockfowl. Patrick Ajawuda is an ecologist and is the leader of the research team. Patrick said as part of the research, a chip has been fixed to one of the bird's feathers, and this helps them to monitor the movement of this rare species.
Rockfowl is a very charismatic bird. It is a well sought after bird by people who are interested in birding. You know, the birding industry or bird viewing industry is a multi-billion industry, and Ghana has a resource. And I think as a country, there's enormous economic potential that we can draw from developing ecotourism around rockfowl.
Kenya is noted for being one of the few countries in Africa that earns millions of dollars from ecotourism. Annually, the government of Kenya earns foreign exchange worth about $500 million from sightseeing of animals and birds. This implies that the sight of this bird, which the people in the Sumura called Aname, has the potential to help Ghana increase their revenue generation. Though the project is quite young, it has in a way helped change the economy of Esumura. This is because in every 3 months, the researchers send 30 volunteers into the area to help undertake the first ever detailed research on the white-necked rockfowl in the world. So far, about $400,000 have been spent in the advocacy role played by the conservationists in the community has gone down well, with even school children joining the campaign to protect the white-necked rockfowl. Some women in the community have also been employed as cooking staff, with the farmers now getting ready market for their produce. The involvement of the people in the community as tour guides has brought some significant changes. Apart from the economic benefits, some hunters who used to earn their livelihood in the forest are now championing the campaign for conservation of the white-necked rockfowl and other species.
I mean, I'm starting here. I'm going to say, I'm going to be a born home by a dem for so people. I'm about to say, I'm saying, maybe. Say me the cocoa the work. Into Timness Aba, and I'm saying, no, my.
One in their crime in Newfoundland say, Sabway, a bobia, yɛbɛtumi anya mfasoɔ pii afiri no so na aboa no so ne ho ɛna nkuro ɔman bebree wɔ hɔnom a aboa no ɛnni so ɔman kakra bi na aboa no so na aboa no ɔman bi te sɛ Ghana aboa no bi wɔ so a so ba asumla ha wɔ ɔman Ghana mu a aboa no bi wɔ ha yɛwɔ forest reserve mmiɛnsa wɔ ha no ma baako ne Subim forest reserve a aboa no ɛsɛ olokati wɔ forest no ana aboa no wɔyɛ aboa bi a obetimi ama mpuntuo aba ɔman no mu anaasɛ abrɛ ɔman Ghana.
The research on the white-necked rockfowl will end in October 2011, but data gathered so far show that there are 18 adult pairs of the bird at Bipotuntum, Bonsambepo, Yum and Subim forest reserves. Analysts say the gathering of data on the bird puts Ghana at an enviable position in the world. But what matters most now is for both the government and the private sector to take the research, package it nicely, and market it locally and internationally. Also, the wildlife officials should join hands with the Sumura community to promote and enforce laws pertaining to the conservation of the forest in order not to disturb the habitation of the white-necked rockfowl. Edward Nyakon, reporting for GTV News at the Yum Forest in the Bonahava region.